Hi, it's Catherine here from wiseoldowl.slt.com. Now, did you know that the first Sunday in May every year is World Laughter Day? Well, I didn't know that either until recently, but I thought that this week's blog should be all about that in celebration. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, has she just pulled over on the side of a road with cars going past her, and are there Highland cows behind her? And the answer to that would be yes, look, Highland cows. Very, very cute. So it gives me the opportunity to tell my only Highland cow joke that I know, which is, what did one Highland cow say to another? Och I the new. Ta-da! Okay, I'm not very funny, but actually laughter is a serious business in early years and in language development. We know the benefits of laughter for adults. It lowers stress, it increases the endorphins in your body, and so obviously there are going to be benefits for children as well. And I really want to talk about the four main benefits of being silly and having fun with children. So the very first one is it eliminates the pressure of children. When you're silly and you make them laugh, then they're not going to be worried that you're going to be asking them testing questions, because you're just laughing at yourself, and then they're much more likely to want to join in with your activities because you're being silly. The second one is, when you're silly, it encourages social interaction, because children generally laugh when they're looking at other children. You might sometimes see that children with poor language skills actually only imitate laughing. They don't get the joke, but they do enjoy laughing and looking at the other children for their responses. So those really positive social interactions occur when children are laughing with one another. The third thing that laughing does is it really draws a child's attention skills, because if you start to be silly when you're singing a song. Today I was in a nursery and I was singing a song and I was getting the words wrong. Not only did the children love it, they thought I was hilarious that I was getting all the words wrong, but also they started really paying much more attention so that they could correct me when I did get the words wrong. So you will find that if you start to say things like, oh, I'm sitting on the blue chair and it's a red chair, that they'll start to pay much more attention when you're being silly, just so that they can start to correct you, which is a fantastic skill to develop, their attention and listening. And probably one other point, there are loads of benefits to laughter, but the last point would have to be that it encourages children to experiment with language. So if you're being silly, like saying something like Charlie, Farley, Lemon, Barley, or something like that, then they'll start to experiment with rhyming, and it gives them that early phonological awareness that children need in order to improve their literacy skills. So making up new words to songs, or finding a rhyming word to rhyme with their name. Children love that. They also love it when you're silly, but when you're making up a word that's not actually a real word, they love that too. But it also gives them the opportunity to start to experiment with their language as well. And that's really what laughter is all about. So my husband would call it the FPO, the Fun Prevention Officer, when I'm being a little bit serious. And do you know what? There are a number of nurseries that I've been into where there's always one FPO. The kids are having a great time, they're laughing, they're interacting, they're paying attention to each other, they're playing around with words, and then one of the members of staff will say, "That's too much noise over there, boys, keep the noise down." What I want to say to you is, allow this laughter, have fun with the kids, because apart from anything, it's good for you as well. I've got sheep bleating in the background as well. So on that note, really enjoy World Laughter Day on Sunday. I wonder what you could do in your nurseries to celebrate. I know that I'll be making up silly songs, as I always do, because the children love joining in with that. And have a fantastic week.